Bum 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 bum. So Richmond is back. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hi. 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 Hello. Hello. No. No. Yes. Testing. 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 Hey. Hi. Hi. Oh. Hey. Oh. Let's go. Hey. Hi. What's up, guys? Ew. he said it works, dude. Listen, Linda. Can a brother live? Can a brother live? Alright, did you guys like and subscribe? Guys, I'm feeling that childlike whimsy today. What do you guys think about that? I'm feeling that childlike whimsy today. Hold on. Subscribe. That's how you spell it. But you learn how to spell, Sir Richmond. If you can't spell, maybe don't stream. Huh. War. Yeah. What is it good for? Oh, absolutely nothing. Say it again. That was bad. All right. Anyways, yeah, let's get right into it. Linda from Brob's Burgers. Brob's Burgers. Get a load of this guy. Can't speak. Can't talk. Can't live. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm filled up on Alani. Hashtag non-spons. Let's finish this freaking game. Zip, like the video. Come on, man. You know better. Dude, I'll cry. I will cry right now. All right. Holy wow, motion sickness. What am I doing? Hi, Steven. Hi, Steven. What the frick am I doing? Oh, I dropped down here. Okay. Alright, these guys hate lights, right? They lie. I wake up here and nothing don't be right. I'm doing great, Steven. How are you? Touching. Ooh, I touched you. What the hell is that? You know what? Sometimes you just gotta learn to mind your own business. Proliferation. That's today's word. Whoa. Whoa, look at all this pus. So much pus. Wow, I feel like I'm in the heart of the beast. Huh. Everything is so ooey gooey. Why do I feel like we're here last Poppy Playtime stream? Did you remember to save, Richie? Yes. I've never been in this spot in my entire life. But thank you for your concern. Okay. A lot of pus going around here, chat. Lots and lots of pus. Hello? It is I. Here. Oh, hold on. Holy jeez, my sensitivity is no bueno. Alright, let's lock it in, chat. No more messing around. We're not here to mess around. Also pus? That's not pus, looks like jelly. Or pus. Okay. Oh, alright. Conductive hand. Touching. Pressure hand. Release. What? Alright, conductive hand. It puts the lotion on its skin. Oh, it's poppy gel. Oh no. Oh, I know how to do this. Oh, it's locked? Dude, this is pus. Don't ask me why. It looks disgusting, but it might be tasty to eat. Alright, that's weird comment number 1 from Steven. 2 more comments, and you'll be promoted to manager. This is a joke. I don't know where I was going with that. Target small cluster of poppy gel. Oh, it's poppy gel. Pus. AKA pus. Guys, how long should this stream be? I'm feeling great tonight. Are you guys feeling great? Harley, Anthony, Bruno, Carmine, and Evelyn. These are the names of all the children I murdered. For legal reasons, that is a joke. Do not clip that. Alright, so quit messing around. Alright, conductive hand. Touch. Conductive. This is conductive. Oh no, this is... Yeah, it is. Okay. Uh-huh. Is there beta-alanine in this freaking drink? Because I'm itchy. I'm tingly and I'm itchy. Okay. And then freeze poppy gel with the conductive hand. Oh. 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 Hello? Guys, should I put the reactive lights on right now, or you guys could give less of a crap? Where am I going? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. This... People tell me eat jail Cassie. His name's Steven, by the way. Just didn't know that. Oh! Get the frickin' frick away, you little demon. Frick out of here. Conductive hand. Target small cluster of poppy gel. Oh, I'm targeting it. I'm targeting it alright. Uh-huh. That's good. Oh, you gotta do all of them, and then it'll unlock the freeze gel. Or the freeze spray. Right? Uh-huh. You're a demon hunter? I feel like one sometimes. I'm not a demon. I'm not a demon. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Alright, yeah. And then one more, right? Okay. Carmine. Oh. Oh, neat. Hello? What? What did this... Oh, really? Really? No, it's not gonna do anything, okay. Fine. Spit out my gum. Hey, Richie, are you gonna use... Don't you ever ask me that question ever again, or you get infinitely banned. No. I'll be here in a bit. I'm feeling all the creative ideas going through my head. Alright, freeze. Okay. Target small clusters. Okay. But I need the freeze thing, you stupido. Oh, something bad's about to happen. Hey. Guys, I can't lead with fear. Fear means there's no clarity. Sometimes, fear is actually excitement. I just saved. That's blocked off. Can't go anywhere. I'm finishing this game tonight. It's the last thing I do. Locked. No watching me. Pervert. Hey up! I'm barging in. Oh yeah, of course stream failed. Whatever. Alright, oh, gloves. Oh. Oh, movie time! What am I playing?
Possess knowledge.
Insert the frickin' VHS.
I don't.
Oh, dude, this thing does not mess around. Insert the VHS before I insert my size 13 shoe. Guys, these are important plot points. Start writing this down.
Where are they hiding?
Play care. Game station.
Station.
Factory floor. Are you good, Steven?
All of you. You can tell.
The prototype's a bad guy, man. Let me tell you. Hello, little kitty.
Went to the outside.
Whoa.
Who knows? It was just rumors.
Oh no.
Then he tortures all of them. That's not good. Who's TT? TT, do you love me? I'm taking my socks off. Chat, you can't see my feet.
No one can know.
I am sorry.
Guys, we're having a great time. It's 9 o'clock at night. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. Conversation got boring. Heard you're heading to bed soon. Oh, and leaves them to bleed out. Isn't that freaking cute? Alright, so... Going to do what real quick? What to? Nothing. 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 Alright, there's no way to get back up. Looks like I did what I needed to do. Using my brain. Okay, I need something in here. Okay. Can I insert this frickin' stupid disc? Oh, it just plays. Got it. Okay. Alright, Chat, I might have messed up. Perhaps I might have made a dire mistake. Yep, just destroy everything. That's exactly what I should do. Alright, Oh. Ew. Critters. Broken torso. Hi, Vex. How are you? Vex is on Twitch right now. Shout out to him. Alright, now I'm here. Okay, conductive criticism. Oh, I need to light it up. Oh, pressure. Under pressure. Ah. Uh-oh. Red hand. Another toy. Another little... Mine. Verified. Uh-huh. Okay, okay. I'm learning. I'm learning here. Okay, so I need to light something on fire here. But what's a good way to light something on fire, huh? I'm learning. That doesn't work. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, I did something. Oh. 9. 9? Uh-huh. It's a code. It's a code for this door, isn't it? It is. So it starts with 9. Okay. If it starts with 9, then I probably got a letter here. Not copyright. Background music, you say? What is this? Sure. Alright, now it's background music. Hi, Flamer. Oh, I knew it was you. Maybe this has clues to what I need. Negative. Alright, so I gotta figure this out myself. Okay. 9. 11. Joking. Not funny. Hi, Steven. Okay, 9. 9. 9. Huh. 9. 9. 9. Chat, if you have any guesses, let me know. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh. Yikes, okay. Oh, blue. Two. 9, 2. Got it. Yo, Grim, how are you, dude? Welcome back, brother. Bro, I could not open a Kinder Joy open with my teeth, and it hurts like I'm ripping out my teeth right now. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. That is aggressive. Kinder. Okay, so 9, 2. 90210. You guys don't get that reference. Okay. What else? What else can we use? 9, 2. 9, 2, 9, 2, 9, 2, 9, 2, 9, 2. 9, 2, 3, 4? No. It's 9, 2. What else could there be which could let me know? Oh. Brilliant, Richard. Richard, you're brilliant. It's gotta be here somewhere. Nope. 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 Good. Glad to see you, man. Okay. Richard, if you had to use your brain for once, what would you do? Okay. Well, I solved 2 puzzles. So that means there's 3 more puzzles? Or there are no puzzles. 9, 2. 9, 2. That's gonna take me forever to figure this out. Ah! 0. 9, 2. Oh, I can figure out the rest of it. 9, 2, 1, 0. 9, 2, 2, 0. 9, 2, 3, 0. 9, 2, 4, 0. 9, 2, 5, 0. 9, 2, 6, 0. 9, 2, 7, 0. 9, 2, 8, 0. 9, 2, 9, 0. Of course, this is the last one. Hello? Whoa, my... 9, 2, 6, 7. I'm banning you. If you like ambient music a lot, you should try more from the band I sent. Bet, dude. Thanks for the advice. Okay, so we got that. Oh, another key. What the? What the? Oh. Beep. Hello? Oh man, it's one of these things. Ah, frick. Oh boy. I love one of these. These are my favorite. Word, Zip. You're welcome, Richie. Hi, Mia. How are you? Okay, alright. We played these games before. Alright, Ah, frick. Uh-huh. Hut. I'm good at what I do, baby. What I do, baby boo. Frick that, man. Frick it. Find a way back down to the surgical room. Yo, what the frick, man? Code? I need code. Oh my frickin' gosh. Oh my frickin' gosh. What is this? More codes? Oh, frickin' goodness gracious me. 231? Yo, no way. What is this down here? 231. 231, 231, 231. Ah, cool. Not cool. Not cool at all. How about you? I love Peppy Playtime. I'm doing great, Mia Bia. Good to see you. Alright, we're moving on from here. We're moving on. 231, 231. So all the other doors are 231? Question mark, question mark, question mark. 231. Let's try 231 here. 2, 3, 1. Oh, it's... Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but it doesn't look good. Nope, not going through there. Going down here. Hello? Oh my goodness. Oh, this needs fired up. Fire it all and make them done. I'm feeling hot, hot, hot. Oh. Oh yeah, I'm learning. What to do, baby boo. Now we pressurize it. And break this little guy. Okay, we're just gonna go with the flow. Hands on banner. Okay. Oh my frick me! That's what I would have said if I was scared. I'm not scared. This game really builds tension very well. Oh, hey, battery. Thank you. Nothing in here? Alright, moving on. I need to get into that little surgery room. Boop. Holy frick me, man. This is, this doesn't look good. This doesn't look good at all. No, I never get scared. Never have, never will. Escape the Grand Stitchery. What do you mean escape? What the frick does that mean? Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, I have a feeling this guy might be freaking nuts. Alright? Really freaking nuts. What in the actual frick am I doing here? Does it kill me as soon as I, like, touch it? Or it touches me? Oh, you gotta do one of those. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. This might be a little bit of a tricky one. It's alright. We got, Why are you not going down? Oh, 2. So we got one of them. Oh, okay. Alright. This is weird. This is really, oh, this is so freaking strange, dude. This is so freaking strange. I still have no idea what's going on. I just work here, man. Come on. Frick. Get me up here. Beat me up, Scotty. That's enough from you? What do you mean? That's not gonna work. We're gonna just have to go around town, right? Hit! Hit! And what do we have? One more? Oh boy, oh boy. How the frick do we get up here? Oh, I don't have enough space. Okay. Okay. What the Come on. Come on! Sorry for yelling. Pressurize it. Come on, give me juice. Oh, that's the juice. Duh. Okay. And that's maybe I start and I just parkour, right? Okay. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Maybe I start here. Go here. Nope, that doesn't work like that. I'm not scared, I'll never admit it. I'd be lying to you. Can I get up here? I want to know how the heck I'm supposed to get up here. Wait, what is that? Okay. Can I do this? Frick! Twitch. Bro, it's an edit about you? Alright, give me one moment to figure this out. Oh boy. You know what? This might be a puzzle that I don't really know. Until I figure it out. Hold on. Why are those not on? Whatever, dude. Hello, Supportman. Hello, Able Boyd. How are you? Alright. Hold on. How in the frickin' world is anybody supposed to get up there? Or to use every single piece of What the frick is this? There's another one? You know what? You know what? This. Oh, you fricker. Oh my gosh. There's levers. There's levers to this. There's freaking levers to this. La, 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 la. What? Ow, you little. But what if I just... Alright, move out of my way. Oh. Oh. If your hand is extended, then the other one can't go far. You're fantastic. What a fantastic idea. Okay, well, give me a second, because the game has its own ambiance. You know what? Didn't know I was doing this kind of learning here. Is there another one? You know what? I'm discovering something. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Just watch, just watch. It's two separate ones. Okay. Uh-huh. Alright, so I lit this. What in the frickin' frick am I doing here? How do you get up there? You know what? Whatever. I'm good at what I do. I'm capable of what I do. I'm a powerful man. I'm an independent man. Ah, you son of a gun! We don't swear here. Dude, you can't even reach it. What do you mean? 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 How do you open this up? Goofy odd chicken finger? What the? Conductive hand? What? Can you read my last one? Also change the ambiance? Yeah, I'm busy. Give me 1 second, buddy. How in the frickin' world? Really? What is this? What is this? Use the electrical ability. Uh-huh. Okay. What do you mean? So I have one of them checked. So I have number 2. 1, 2, and 3. Needs done. So what is... How do you... I'm gonna start pooping my pants, making everyone whips. Okay, so this does unlock this. So congratulations, we did it. But how do I unlock this? You feel me? And then, Come on. Just get... You can't... What the... Ah! I'm gonna start itching! Hi, Minecraft man. Yellow hand. Alright, let's get the yellow hand. The conductive hand. So I would just go like this. And go through it. That's not what I wanted it to do. Okay, so we can get the conductive hand. Okay. Frick me! Oh! Go up. Alright, conduct this. What in the freaking world do you think you're doing by not letting me go? Huh. Wanna play this freaking game with me? What am I doing wrong, chat? What am I doing wrong here? No, use the yellow hand to grab, not blue. To grab what? Okay, I'm using the yellow hand to grab. Oh, yellow hand to grab. Not the blue. So this is a grab, right? Gosh, am I freaking numb? You can't touch it. It won't let you touch it. Rick. I can do this. I can do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. This is out of the... You can't do that. Okay, wait. Have you seen the prototype yet? Yes. Wait, make a view of the whole room. This is the whole room. Okay, so I need this lever unlocked. That's what I need. I need this lever unlocked. So what can I do to get this lever unlocked and able to go over there? Because that switch can't go down unless 1, 2, and 3 are enabled. So where is 1 attached to? So this is 1. So 1's attached to this. And to unlock 1... This game is really good at puzzles. I will say that. I will say that much. What happens when you go like this? Oh, you can't. Man, this game's good at what it does. I will tell you, it is really good at what it does. Because it perplexes me every single time. Every single time. Try grabbing the handle of the door after getting the blue wires together. Okay, grab the handle of the door. Handle the door after getting the blue wires? What? Okay, try grabbing the handle of the door. Just like this. What? Oh, nice. Thanks for following. Let's go. Okay. Yo, thank you for following. Let's go. It just registered. Nice, Minecraft man. Good catch. Good catch. Great catch. Watch this. I could do it. You know what? People don't believe in themselves enough. And that's why... Please. 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 I'll do anything. I'll do anything. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. I'm gonna start eating my toenails. That was gross. Does that work? I know, right? Okay, you know what? Can I hop on these little guys? Ow! Frick, you can't. What if you go like this? Oh. Oh! Come on now. I'm good at what I do. Alright, finally, that took frickin' forever. Alright, now go over here. Yes, good looks. Grab here. Oh, what? Oh, okay. What the? This does not work anymore. So what does? What the? What? Where do I get my electricity from? Help! Help! So 1 and 2 are activated. So how do I get electricity? Can I not? Am I lost? Yo, hello everyone new to Twitch. How are you? Brother, I'm not gonna lie. They do not work anymore. I really hope I did it in the correct order. Does this work? None of the electricity works. Fantastic, guys. That is really cool. This factory shut down 19 to 1, but the toys are still clocking overtime to ruin Richie's sleep schedule. Unionize the nightmares, bro. True. Very true. Very smart. Alright, where's number 4? Okay, so if I'm up here, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Try to pressure the glass. Negative. Oh, see, you know what? Here's... Okay, so I have 0 electricity now. Can I take these batteries again? No. No. Oh, behind me? Like one of these? Negative. Unless I use... Oh. No. I just look like a fool. What else is new? Okay, there's gotta be something. Sometimes there's more than meets the eye. That won't activate. That won't activate. And that won't activate. Oh, goodness me. What about you? What do you got? Are you hiding something? I have a feeling you are. Is that a switch or a lever? Switch, lever, anything. Anything that I can look at. I have another one? Bet. Wait, go back up there? Alright, let's go back. But where's 3 at? Oh, 3's right here. Ow, you freaker. So I need electricity for this in order to get in here. And then turn that lever on. You see what I'm saying? No, I can't go. Oh, wait. Oh. Where's my electricity at? Do I do one of these little things? Tell me. Tell me. Hey, thank you for subbing. Let's go. Wait, holding. Tried to jump on the other side by holding the sticky thing. Okay. All right. Let's see what we can do here. I don't know if this goes against the game mechanics. I don't think it's that deep, but we're gonna try. Watch this. Nope, nope, no, nope. Go, go, go. Negative. Negative. If I was a genius, what would a genius do in this situation? Sometimes you gotta do a little bit more perspective. Alright, let's hold down this again. Sometimes you just gotta try. Every corner has the left and right one. Oh, every corner has one, so do the left one and the right one. No, none. No electricity. They banned me. Did you just ban me? Did the battery fall out? Did my brain fall out? Am I dumb? Am I stupid? Like, yeah. The upper side? Oh, wait, go back. Try to hold the sticky thing. I don't know if it's that deep. You feel me? Are you feeling? You catching what I'm throwing? Maybe the conductive hand. Can I go through these doors? Is this supposed to be this difficult? See, that lever's not going to go unless 3 is latched. But you can't open it unless you have electricity. You feel me? You guys feeling me on that one? Wait, before you said there's something on the machine, maybe you to try something. Machine? Oh, what? Oh, wait, no, I already did this one. Yeah, this is the pressurized one. Right? Pressure. Oh, okay, it came back. What the? Why did you just do that? Oh, no way, this is freaking timed. Oh my gosh, it's timed. Quick grab him. Oh, I figured it out. I guess, man, this game is, never ceases to amaze me. Oh, frick. Get back up. I didn't say get down. Oh, you know what? Brilliant. Brilliant people. Oh my gosh, look at us. Yes, sir. Very nice, very nice, very nice. I have lice. Ah! Let's go, you guys. We made it. That took way too long. Let's go, guys. Only took us 2 seconds. Find the backup. What do you mean the backup? Oh, people. Backup people, huh? Okay, let's try to do this. Hello? Get out of here, little rat. Hello? Huh. He's in the vents. He's venting, guys. Guys, he's venting. Guys, he's venting. Hello? Hey, little rat. Dude, what the frick is that? Dude, this prototype guy's freaking me out, man. I need a battery. I need a battery somewhere, somehow. I need to figure out how to get one. ASAP, no Rocky. I think he's the imposter. He's venting. Guys, he's venting! Okay, okay. Now we gotta use our brains again, guys. I know. You're like, Sir Richmond, you don't really use those much. I know, it's a special occasion. Oh. Dude, this guy, he's literally watching me. I hope you know that. He's watching me do all of this. Guys. Yeah, for real, Vaccinator. I think he's imposter. Okay. Cutscene, cutscene, please be a cutscene. Oh, I knew it! Okay. This is really freaking fun. I love that. I love being chased. Oh my god! Not funny. Don't you dare frickin' laugh. You see my camera just shook? That's what happens every time I bump my frickin' camera. Hey, I'm not screaming. I had something in my nose. My nostrils. Alright, this guy's not gonna fool me again. All it took was one little spook. Alright, looking for something to swing from. Look at me. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. Lock it the frick in. Death count? Oh boy. That's how you know we really messed up when we're getting the death count now. All right, lock it in, everyone. Lock it in. It's time to lock and load. Oh, let's go. Get out of here. You smell, you stink. You smell, you stink. You smell, you stink. All right, we got to pivot. I'm going to eat you. I'm going to tear you apart. I'm going to eat all that blue fur. Guys, don't death count me. You know the person talking when he dies the prototype? Oh, snap, crackle, pop. How many deaths does it take to get to the Tits Roll Center of the Tits Spot? Get the freak out of here, bro. Alright, got this. I think I need to turn it immediately around. The flamer is chill. Death count 4. No, death count is 0. 0 deaths. I'm perfect at what I do and never ever died once in my entire life. Oh my freaking gosh. Alright, guys. You guys can just help me anytime you want. What? I don't know where to go. I can't jump. I can't jump. I can't grab on anything. And I just can't do it. No, death count 5. Death count 0. Still 0. No one's counting. I don't like you. You're making me look like a fool. Go, 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 go. Look for anything to grab onto. Anything. Anything at all. Oh, you crouch. Yeah. Going. Oh, I'm going. I'm growing. I'm going and growing. Going and growing, slowing. Never heard of one. Go, 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 go! Time trial. I'm not a big fan of time trials. Oh, frick me. No! Kissy! It's your love. You found her. Yes. Kiss, 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 kiss. Yes, hug, kiss. Yes. Yes. Love. Guys, true love is truly amazing. I'm telling you. Oh, this guy did all this moaning and groaning, and he finally found his wife again. I think we end it right here. Yes. This is good. This is good. I like this. I like this a lot. This is magical. Look at that. Hug, please. Oh my goodness. That is just amazing. Finally. True love meets again. Oh. Hug and kiss. Huggy and kissy. Truly is magical, guys. True love is magical. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I love this. Is this our happy ending, guys? This is our happy ending. I like that. Yes. Touch hands. Yes. Look how cute. No! No! Oh, he murked both of them. Oh, God. Oh, he murked both of them. He murked both of them. He murked both of them. Oh, I am. I'm trying. I'm trying. He murked both of them. He frickin' murked both of them.
Should be some disconnect levers around there.
I don't know where I'm going. Can't frickin' see. Frick me. It is timed. It is timed. It is time, dude. It is timed. You cannot waste any time. Don't you dare death count me. Go, 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 go.
Should be
Alright,
some
levers.
disconnect levers around there.
There we go. Loser.
The cars are full of cargo. Use whatever you can to slow them down.
What? How do you do that? Huh? Oh! Frick me, am I just that bad at the game? Hi, Charlie Winter King, long time no see, how are you? Am I just that bad? What am I not doing right? You plug the little thing in there, and then you plug it, and you throw it, and you kill it, and throw it. Alright.
Some disconnect levers around there.
Go! Fatty? Fatty, go! It didn't grab it. It didn't grab it. It didn't grab it. Grab. It didn't E. I eat it and it didn't E. Let me tell you. Alright, E. A. Sports. E, E, E. E, you fricker.
Some disconnect levers around there.
E. E!
It's futility.
The cars are full of cargo. Use whatever you can to slow them down.
Okay. Nice. 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 That's what we call invasion. Exciting. Oh, frick. Conductive. Pressurize. Pressurize. Pressurize it! I'm already too slow. I can already tell. Dude, frick you. Oh my gosh. Come on, pressurize it. These frickin' mechanics make me want to have hemorrhoids. I want to frickin'. I can't. Will you lock in? Brittany, I am locking in. Right now, guys. Just trust me. Alright, lock it in. I'm going silent mode. Oh my god! It didn't touch it. It's stupid. It's stupid. The game is stupid and not Richard. Sir Richmond is not stupid. He is very smart and very capable at playing this game. It's meant for kids. He can do it. He can do it. I'm holding it! Alright. Alright. I'm trying. I'm legitimately trying. And this is not a me issue. It's a this issue. Okay? Let me tell ya. Let me freaking tell ya. Oh, walking on it? Alright, you might be making a point here. Frick, frick, frick. Yes. Yes. There it. We gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. I can't go up. frick up. I can't go! I'm gonna rip my freaking hair out. I'm gonna rip it 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 out. Dude, how do you speedrun this the first time? You can't. It's impossible. It's impossible. Alright. Grab it. Freeze it. Pressurize it. Pressurize it. Go up, go up, go up, go up, go up. And pressurize. Perfect. And grab the lever. Very good. Explode. You're done. And this is where we go. This is where we go. Yep. Parkour. And parkour. 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 No! Frick me! Can I not go? Magnetize me, dummy! Oh. Oh my god! Wake up or I wake you up? I'm gonna wake myself up with a frickin' I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Ice. And boom. And boom. And fire. Fire it all like a merry-go-round. I want to burn it. What's going on? It's saving?
Butcher, I got an idea. I'm gonna switch the tracks. Pick up some speed. Ready to jump.
Alright, I'm jumping. Where'd he even go? Where'd he even go? Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you do here? Fudge, 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 fudge. Alright, this way.
Butcher, I got an idea. I'm gonna switch the tracks.
Oh, my
Pick
name's
up some
Butcher?
speed. Ready to jump.
Oh, you can avoid her. Him. Whatever it is. No, I want death. Oh my gosh.
Gift card.
Go!
Yeah, I'm hurrying.
Now, Giblet!
Got it. Now hold on.
Where do I put the wheel at? Oh, jeez. Oh, frick.
You're almost at the
Yes,
end of the line,
yes,
Butcher.
yes. The line, baby. Did we kill it? Ooh, Taki sounds good right now. You're kidding me. Even that couldn't kill it? No, not the goop. No, don't goop me. That's me, the head and the body? What? Yellow head? What do you mean?
Should you come back years later, your conscience finally getting the better of you, may you descend into the dark and the dust.
What?
Welcome home.
What? I'm so lost.
I thought you were gone.
What the frickin' frick just happened?
Poppy, I couldn't.
He was up
He
in...
took her. Kissy is... I don't know. I don't... Look, I... told you I wasn't a hero.
I'm still alive? What the freak just happened then? Who just went in that bucket? I'm so lost. What happened? I am so lost, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Do you guys know what happened? That's you, the head in the... Wait, what? Dude, I'm so lost.
It's gotta be here. Keep
You
looking.
died and he revived you? It was her? What do you mean her? I'm so lost. I'm so lost right now. Do I find out at the end? Do I find the answers to stuff?
This is it. This has gotta be where they keep the backup.
Jail safe trigger has been activated. Master backup complete. Press any key to activate. Override required. Okay. This dude, I'm so confused right now. Boys spoiled. No, no. In the goo. Poppy's in the goo? I thought it was me that went in the goo. Hi, Nun. Hi, guys.
Well now, this is a rather interesting turn of events.
What the frick was that? No. 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 No, I don't like that. No. Hi, X. I don't like that. I don't like that. I refuse. I'm making my own ending. What in the frick did I just watch? Seriously, what? I don't like this. Nope. No, I'm not a fan. Okay, so you don't find out what you actually look like. You don't find out who the doctor is. I'm suing. I'm so suing this frickin'. Oh yeah, I am. By the way, you were in the eyes of Poppy's Naz, doctor. Some doctor guy now in a PC. No. I don't like that. You're not a fan. Playtime 5. Explain. We're gonna look at this. Yep. Yeah.
The story starts with
I
a
don't like that.
horrifying intro of a new
There's
line
gonna be
of
a
toys
sixth
known
one?
as Wrong Side Automals, a range
It
of
turns your
toys which
PC.
can be turned inside out. This plays as a parallel
Okay, what are you gonna send me real quick? Jeez Louise.
to painful and cruel experiments the prototype performed on children and other test subjects, creating certain monstrous dolls. That's when we are back where we left off in Chapter 4, the protagonist being confronted by an enraged Huggy Wuggy who fell into the bottom of the factory, now being badly
Need
injured,
answers.
yet being alive.
Who's the Dr.
This is
X?
the Huggy Wuggy who we thought to have died after a fall, the doll that was used as the first line of security in Chapter 1. In an intense and long chase through the pits of the factory, which has tools and machinery for destroying discarded toys, the protagonist manages to use an elevator which falls, letting him escape Huggy Wuggy, but in the process, he loses his grab pack. As he goes on exploring an isolated place which has been left for so long, he comes across a badly put together toy
sure
who
there's gonna be a
talks
sixth one?
about how they cannot trust anyone, not even a character known as the Judge here, apart from themselves. And the Judge, of course, being the prototype, and this toy seemingly being an experimented on toy by the prototype. This encounter is from a distance, so the toy runs away before they can get close to each other. This unfortunately leads to
What did you send me, Vex?
I didn't touch it. It's stupid. I didn't touch it. It's stupid. It's stupid. The game is stupid and not Richard. Sir Richmond is not stupid. He is very smart and very capable at playing this game. It's meant for kids. He can do it. He can do it.
I'm holding it! I like that. He did another one? Let's see it. Okay. Cutscene, cutscene, please be a cutscene. Oh, I knew it! Okay. I got scared like a little baby. This is really freaking fun. I love that. I love being chased. Oh my god!
an assumption that this is what happened to the remaining
tittle?
children and orphans who went missing. They could have been experimented on by the prototype, who now have turned into these terrible monsters, being trapped and scared, treated like discarded wild animals, deprived of any humanity. These animals are scattered around in these pits, each taking a small corner to live and sleep in. Around this place, there are hooks, which at some point we find a rotted away corpse of a Playtime factory worker who has been left there as if crucified. Clear that many of the missing workers were dragged to the bottom, where many of the toys fed on and many were left to die. Now the protagonist is left with a grab pack who is in dire need of some sort of tool or equipment to defend himself with. All of a sudden, we get attacked by one of the Automals, who gets stopped by a friendly toy called Giblet. The stories of the protagonist seems to have gone around throughout the factory, and Giblet seems to be on the protagonist and Puppy's side. It's clear, as he has so many stitches and injuries, clear that the prototype punished him and even experimented on him. He introduces himself and welcomes the protagonist when all of a sudden the prototype comes through, giving them barely any time to hide. The Automal unfortunately becomes one of the victims of the prototype, who gets killed just before it leaves.
The prototype has been revealed, and now we finally know not only who he is, but what his goal has been this whole time. Hello Internet! Welcome to
Sequence is not the time to introduce a new mechanic. The vast majority of people are going to die to that. As soon as you die, it loses all of its value.
But even if the gameplay might be lackluster for some, one thing I think we can all agree on that isn't lackluster is the lore. This thing is full of the stuff ready for us to chomp our way through like we're a wrong side Altimal eating our way through a giant Bron toy. Oh yeah, Ron finally made an appearance. Why they gave him the come hither eyes is a little confusing, but nevertheless, he's here. For the main game itself, it's a lot of the classic Poppy you've come to love. We start with a chase sequence running from a broken Huggy. We lose our grab pack with the all-powerful Omni Hand. We meet some new allies in the form of Giblet and Chum Chompkins.
Weird duo, by the way. It was so weird. Don't even get me started, okay?
I love him. And we learn more about the experiments, how the orphans were being brainwashed before and after being turned into toys thanks to a
weird plotline. Weird. This one was a weird one. This was a weird episode.
A bunch of video recordings.
Hey, what's up, Pac Money CF5, aka Miguel? How are you?
From a new employee, Miss Gracie. We then continue to make our way through the factory, only to be trapped by another new toy, Lily Lovebraids, who turns out to be Miss Gracie, but she has
She's Miss Gracie? No frickin' way. No frickin' way.
lost her mind and has ended up isolated. Turns out the prototype not a fan of a staff member who helped turn the kids into toys. Speaking of, this is when we finally get to meet the prototype face to face. That's right, we finally got to meet the man of the hour, and he is just as creepy as we were hoping for. He is a jester, just like we predicted, mixed with robot and human parts. He literally did make Huggy, Kissy, Catnap, and Mummy a part of him. Notice the extra arms and cape on his back. I do wish there had been a little more incorporation of the toy parts like we saw in the Catnap statue from Chapter 3. Apparently, that was supposed to be the idea according to the original story director. But things change and we roll with it. The prototype ends up breaking Poppy. We then kill Lily Lovebraids during another chase sequence. The prototype kills Huggy and Missy. We do another chase sequence to escape the prototype's clutches.
We are the chase sequence game.
And we reunite with Poppy and Giblet to find the data center. We then get stabbed by the prototype and dropped in a vat of Poppy gel, which is weird because that stuff literally revives us, and we arrive at the data center only to be met by a familiar face. Or eye.
Well now, this is a rather interesting turn of events.
I'm so glad they brought him back. He was one of their most interesting characters. Needless to say, there's a lot going on, but of course, the main
Why was she surprised? Minecraft Man? I need to know.
main plot isn't really where the true secrets hide. Instead, we're here for the secret notes, audio logs, and VHS tapes. Those are where the real secrets are. But this chapter did something very interesting with them. As time's gone on, the lore for each chapter has become a lot less focused on sowing mystery and more focused on clarifying the answers. Chapter 4 did do this a bunch, but we still managed to make 3 videos out of the hanging threads that were left. But this time, I felt like a lot of it was just left out on the table for us. For example, we got confirmation that the Young Geniuses program was from the 1960s. I guess add that to our win column. We also discovered that it wasn't just Harley not present for the creation of Poppy, but that none of the Young Geniuses were present. They may have been around for the early scientific process, but once Harley comes back in and brings them all with him, they have to reverse engineer Elliot's Poppy gel, which they wouldn't have to do if they were there in the first place. A note from Leaf shows that they didn't even know Poppy existed until the prototype tried to escape with Theodore. But the biggest reveal of the entire chapter came down to the big bad we've all been waiting for, the prototype. And the thing we've all wanted to know, the thing we've been theorizing about since basically the very beginning of the franchise, who is this guy? And I'm pleased to announce they finally gave us an answer.
Oliver, if you want to talk, I'm here.
It was never
Don't
about
think for something. No.
test run. The prototype.
The prototype is Ollie, the real Ollie. He wasn't just mimicking Ollie's voice on the phone. He was using his original voice. I never thought my first ever theory as host would be
What? That Ollie was the kid that helped us. So it was helping us? What?
right on so many levels, but you know what? I'll take it. Add that one to the list too, editor. But now the question is, who really is Ollie? What is his goal? Well, loyal theorists, thanks to that audio log, other hidden notes scattered throughout the facility, and some clear parallels to classic media IP, I think we can get a pretty good idea of not just what the plan is, but why, and how it's all going to end. During this tape, Elliot refers to Ollie as my boy, to which Ollie snaps and proclaims,
You don't get to call me that.
That language, the use of my, a possessive adjective, shows Elliot feels a sense of ownership. Elliot also goes on to say,
We could be a family.
these two things make it abundantly clear that Ollie is Elliot's son, Poppy's brother. That's why Ollie keeps telling Poppy to come home. They are, or at least could have been, a family that shared a home together. It also gives us an answer for the radio broadcast we heard in Chapter 3.
The body of a young boy has been found on the estate of the late Elliot Ludwig. Organs as well as key bones from the skeletal structure were reported missing from the body.
At the time, we didn't know who this boy was. It only showed us that Elliot was aware of and conducting these experiments himself. But now it's clear that the body was Ollie's body. Elliot knew he needed larger subjects to bring Poppy back, and so Elliot performed this experiment on his own son, hidden away in his home, away from the labs of Playtime Co. and the young geniuses he'd been training. Nobody was to know about this. But it gets worse, because not only was Ollie Elliot's son, it also appears that Ollie was his adopted son. Remember, Elliot and his wife divorced in 1930, the same year he started the company, and without any word of another partner and all the pushes he did towards adoption, it feels more likely that a kid of Ollie's age was adopted, just like we believe Poppy to be for the same reasons. She was only 11 in 1960, so she'd have been born 19 years after Elliot's divorce. Ollie also says this line during the tape.
You'll pick up a hammer just like him! Just like me!
This is while he's lashing out to Elliot, but what he's doing is comparing him.
I really hoped or wished that the actual creators would come out with like answers to this. That would be fascinating.
To another parent in his life, another parent that betrayed and broke him, again telling us that Elliot is not his original father. During Chapter 3, we also discovered a cut room in the playcare that was assigned to Ollie, something which the former director of Poppy Playtime also pointed to as something hinting at Ollie's involvement in the wider story. Now, obviously, I know how you guys feel about cut content, and Isaac no longer works for mobs, so things can obviously change, but given the evidence and that it doesn't actively contradict anything, I think it's pretty safe to assume that these things line up, and that does something very interesting for our timeline. We've always assumed that Poppy was created in the 1960s, back before your internet service provider could see everything you were doing online, just like yours is doing right now. You can even see that your head web.
I knew it. No free advertisement. Oh, come on! What fiber optic is this?
Oh, that explains all the Amazon ads about stuffed toys and knockoff surgical tools I'm getting, Ollie. They must or Wi-Fi a hold of me. Now I can just watch anything I want. 105 up to /game talk.
Fortunate family death had pushed Ludwig down to his lowest, but with so much ambition, he rose back up and continued to fulfill his vision for the Playtime Co. toy factory.
We believe that was referencing the idea that Poppy was brought back to life, bringing Elliot joy and leading to the company's success. But now we have things like the Young Geniuses program, who made a bunch of cool and interesting discoveries during those years, which means it might have been referring to that rather than Poppy. Plus, with Ollie having a room in the playcare, that would mean that the actual human part of the experimentation, the creation of the prototype, didn't happen until after the playcare was constructed in 1976. Elliot's experiments took a long time because he was working alone in secret. But he knew he needed larger subjects after experiment 814, and so he designed the playcare, a place to gather together dozens of those larger subjects. Children with no families, no records, and no one who would notice if they went missing. It wasn't Leith or Harley who came up with this idea of experimenting on kids. It turns out Elliot was the real monster this entire time. I guess throw him in with the rest of them, boys. But if he did have all these other options at his disposal, why did he pick Ollie? Notes scattered around the facility show us that Poppy was indeed 1007, and that the prototype was exactly that, a prototype for Poppy herself. Ollie even declares this in that same audio tape. So for everyone who was wondering what I was smoking in that previous episode, I know I can be a bit out there sometimes, but I don't mess around when it comes to Poppy. But it does make me wonder what was so special about Ollie that he was the one Elliot chose to become the prototype for his perfect little Poppy. Well, theorists, it's because they had something in common. Both of them were broken. I've already mentioned how Ollie used to be hit by his original father, with a hammer no less. But during Chapter 5, you can come across a VHS tape which tells you how to look after your human. One slide slide shows us an MRI of a small child's head and brain, and an X-ray of a child's hand that is full of metal rods. Clearly, a hand that has been broken, or more accurately, smashed to bits and replaced. I believe this was Ollie's hand. Why? Well, besides the obvious smashed hand part, take another look. Does it look at all familiar? It should. It looks like a smaller version of the prototype's hand. The chapter is even called Broken Things, and the prototype Ollie is our main focus. Ollie was broken mentally from the toll of being abused, but also physically. And Poppy, well...
In the 1960s, an unfortunate family death had pushed Ludwig down to his lowest.
If Elliot was going to revive his daughter, he would need someone who, one, was also broken like his daughter in order to control for more scientific variables, but also who was, two, damaged enough that they could be deceived, tricked into going along with the process. That phrase actually comes up a few times throughout this chapter. The orphans are now in a better place, for example. This makes you think of the afterlife. They've gone to a better place. The prototype even refers to heaven a few times.
Wanting to destroy the only heaven you or I will ever get.
However, I don't think the afterlife is what they're talking about here. Ollie mentions this better place even after becoming the prototype. This is something that becoming the prototype would help him achieve, and that certainly isn't death. If anything, these experiments are the exact opposite. The biblical idea of heaven is a place without pain or suffering. And what does a broken, hurt child want to hear? That everything's going to be okay, that the pain will go away, that everything can be fixed.
I can fix you, Poppy.
Can make you better.
Ollie was told that if he went along with Elliot's scheme, that he would be permanently fixed and reach a better place where no one and no thing could hurt him ever again. But it was all a lie, because in reality, he was just a stepping stone for the real experiment.
It was for her. She's all you talk about.
Just to fill you guys in, what we're doing is we're looking at the lore of Puppy Playtime Chapter 5 after we just finished it, because I feel like I'm on a cliffhanger, so we're trying to get closure. Cool? Cool.
All of this finally explains the dynamic we've been seeing between these two characters. Seeing a little girl with bright red hair and then the prototype's name being revealed to be Ollie, along with the fact they're both orphans, reminded me of two musicals, Oliver and Annie. What? I'm a theater kid. Are you really surprised at this point? Anyway, both musicals star orphan children, but their stories are drastically different. Annie is discovered in an orphanage by a millionaire. She gets to live in a mansion, travel around New York City, and generally do all the cool things that come with being the daughter of a wealthy man. Oliver, on the other hand, has it pretty rough. He's raised in a workhouse and is beaten by those who run the place. Eventually, he gets out and becomes free in London, getting wrapped up in the criminal underworld. Are you seeing the similarities? Poppy gets adopted by Elliot, the owner of Playtime Co. and presumably a wealthy man, and so gets all the privileges that come with it. Annie even gets kidnapped only to be returned at the end of the musical, just like Poppy returning to her father from the grave. The prototype, on the other hand, is a kid who is beaten, raised in a workhouse, the Playtime Co. factory, and was taken advantage of by the man in charge, Elliot, only for him to escape and become involved in the evil underbelly of Playtime Co. and the other monsters that lurk down there. These similarities, and therefore the juxtaposition of these two characters, is there to highlight exactly why the prototype is doing all of this. He was lied to so that Elliot could get what he wanted, and what Ollie wanted was thrown to the wayside. And so, to some degree, the prototype hates Poppy. She had everything so easy. She was who Elliot really loved. Prototype hates Poppy. She had everything so...
Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that. He does jump. Look at that.
Even to the wayside. And so, to some degree, the prototype hates Poppy. She had everything...
Look, he stuttered. Interesting.
So easy. She was who Elliot really loved. She was the reason his life was ruined further. The reason he never got his better place. If Elliot hadn't loved her so much, maybe Elliot would have just adopted him and they could have been happy. But that wasn't what happened. And if he wanted his better place, he was going to have to take it for himself. In the note from Leaf Pierre that mentions that he only found out about Poppy and the prototype because of the Theodore incident, he also mentions something else we found down there. Elliot's body. This lines up with a confidential report we saw all the way back in the Chapter 3 ARG, where an employee was found dead multiple weeks after they had been killed by multiple puncture wounds. At the time, we thought this was Rowan Stoll, because that's who the Chapter 3 ARG was really focused on. However, Rowan was eaten by Boxy Boo, not killed and then spat out. The prototype, however, doesn't eat his victims. He doesn't need to eat despite having a digestive tract. Instead, he has a habit of, well... If he's doing that to those who betray him, how much more likely is he to have done it to the man who betrayed him the most? He killed Elliot out of rage for what he did. He then tried to escape, leading to him working with another orphan, Theodore. Who knows, maybe they were friends in the play care before all of this. Theodore gets badly injured, and though the prototype could escape, it was at this moment he realized freedom wasn't the answer. Theodore had been hurt, like he had been hurt. Elliot promised that there was a way to end that hurt, that a way to do that did exist, but the prototype wasn't going to find it out in the real world. He knew what the outside world was, and it wasn't his better place, especially looking like this. So he stayed behind, returned Theodore to the Playtime Co staff, and was discovered, along with Poppy and Elliot's body. Now, he just needed to figure out how to not only save himself from eternal pain, but also everyone else. Unfortunately, this led to Playtime Co realizing what Elliot was doing, and that they could recreate it. They brought in Harley Sawyer, started the Bigger Bodies initiative, and in turn caused more orphans to suffer. They too were lying to the kids. They weren't leading them to their better place. So the prototype plans the hour of joy, but doesn't let anyone leave. The toys that are here, they were broken, hurt, and tortured by Harley and his team. The orphans that remain, they are broken like he was. He's going to fix them. Deliver on the promise Elliot gave him long ago. A heaven, a better place. That is what he's now doing. Lily jokes that Poppy doesn't know what happened to the orphans. And while in the CG5 song we do see the orphans as humans, in that same video, we see the prototype working on more experiments while the song says, "I can make you better." Clearly, he has been turning them into toys and continued the experiments just like everyone else, all with the twisted idea that he's helping them achieve something better, immortality. Although he may be running around screaming at us and Poppy about how it's all for this supposedly noble cause, but in reality, there's another reason he's doing all of this. The reason he wouldn't let the orphans or the toys go is because he's lonely.
Otherwise, we'll be left with
And infinity will be alone.
He and Poppy seem to be the only ones who are truly immortal. They are the ones made by Elliot. They were made different. But if they're immortal, being alive forever gets lonely when everyone you know abandons you or dies eventually. Ollie is an orphan. Loneliness is something he's oh too familiar with, being abandoned by his parents and then his adopted parent, Elliot. He doesn't want to be lonely again. He wants Poppy to come home and to turn the other orphans and of multiple dead bodies. Once it's made, they then reject the monster, leading to the monster feeling completely alone. Sounds just like the prototype story, right? A monster made up of many toys, bones, and machines, rejected by their creator. Both creators also used electricity to bring them to life, as we saw with Experiment 814. Heck, Mob even used a direct quote from Frankenstein during the Chapter 5 ARG. "By the glimmer of the half-extinguished light, I saw the dull yellow eye of the creature open." But it gets real interesting if you follow it up with the Universal sequel, The Bride of Frankenstein. The Bride as a character was never part of the original Frankenstein novel by Mary Shelley. She was a creation of Universal entirely, but she's become more entangled in the lore since. The Bride was made, but while she was seen as a monster, she looks far more beautiful, more perfect. Then when the bride sees the original monster, she rejects him. Elliot continued his experiment and made Poppy, who is the perfected version of the prototype. She then rejects the prototype and his message. There's also another character called Dr. Pretorius who wants to continue Frankenstein's work, which could very well be an allegory for our favorite doctor, who just so happened to show up at the end of Chapter 5.
Well now, this is a rather interesting turn of events.
But why do I bring this up now? Well, it's because of how it all ends. In the end, Frankenstein, the bride, and Dr. Pretorius are all inside the lab. But after the bride rejects the monster decides that none of them are allowed to leave. He pulls a lever which blows up the lab with all of them inside. That is how I think this is all going to end. Yeah, it's simple, maybe a little predictable, but if it's done right, it could be really effective. The Doctor has just been resurrected, and it looks like he's going to be helping us in the next chapter. He's never particularly liked the prototype. He only worked with him because the possibility of continuing his work intrigued him. Poppy has wanted to blow up this place from the start to kill the prototype, which leaves us with the prototype, a selfish and broken child. If he can't have Poppy and the better place he always wanted, then no one can. He's not going to let Poppy and the Doctor escape after they've betrayed him again. And so, I think these three will end up in some kind of all-out brawl, bringing down the factory and themselves with it. And what about us? Well, in The Bride of Frankenstein, Frankenstein the human, not the monster, is actually allowed to leave before the whole place comes tumbling down. The human survives. So, on a happier note, I think we too are going to be allowed to survive as well. We're an innocent party in all of this, really. The prototype may not like it, but I think with everything Poppy's put us through, she might finally come in clutch. Maybe she'll sacrifice herself so that we can escape. But don't go thinking that when I'm saying the end, I mean the end of Poppy Playtime. I just mean the end of this story. In an audio log, we learn of a Tokyo factory location and a theme park location. So there's definitely going to be plenty of opportunities to continue this story in those spin-off locations. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory! Thanks.
Wow. Okay. 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 Interesting. Wow. Okay. That like opened my mind up. Okay, I have a little bit better of an understanding. So yeah, there's gonna be a Poppy Playtime 6. I think that'll be the final one. And then, yeah, spin-off. I mean, that makes perfect sense. I'm just gonna reiterate what he just said. Okay. Okay. All right. That's play our scratch games. I won't leave. I can still stay on. What do you guys want me to play? You want to play something competitive? Oh, something scary. Would you like me to play something scary? Yes. Now, stream is still going on. I'm still ready to rock and roll. What do you guys want? Something scary or something non-scary? Feasty. Or we watch stuff. Watch stuff, something scary, or something not scary. You guys get the pick. Yes. It's kind of scary. Okay. Five Nights at Freddy's. Do I have any FNAF stuff? Here, I'll have you guys vote. Five Nights at Freddy's. What should I do? Okay. Watch stuff. Scary game. Or competitive game. Alright, I'm doing a poll. Revamped it. Alright. Alright, I put a poll. You guys feel free to vote, man. Okay, we have 3 votes. 2, 1, oh, okay, 4 votes. Watch stuff. So we have 2 votes for watch stuff, 1 vote for scary game, and 1 vote for competitive game. What are we thinking, Twitch? Twitch, what do we think, dog? What do we do? You guys get to pick. You guys get to choose. Vote on the poll. You guys have the power here. Twitch, you guys also have the power. Our games? What do you mean our games? Your scratch games? Alright, let's play this. What is this? Alright, we're gonna let the votes go real quick, and then I'm gonna play. I played this before. I have literally played this before. I played your game before.
Very office you're sitting in, and so yeah, for some reason the animatronics go into some sort of growing mode and go around. So yeah, Pico, you're going to have to close the door on him before he gets inside, before he kills you. Same for Giga, but Scratch Cat and Gobo, no. Gobo, you're going to have to close the door on him. Actually, yeah, it's the exact same as Pico Bonnie. And if you don't, then he kind of kills you. And And Scratch Cat, just don't run out of power. Oh, you're messed up. So, basically, they think you're an animatronic and they want to put you in a suit, and that kills you. So yeah, just make sure to be good, and I hope you survive the next until the next night. You have to survive 6.
All right, we'll put a little pin on that one. Play 5 Nights at Freddy Nightclub? What the freak is that? Hi, Feisty. 5 Nights at Freddy's Nightclub? FNAF Night Club? Oh. Oh. Oh, I was born... When was I born, chat? What? What in the actual world did you make me click on? Good, how are you, Feisty? What am I looking at right now? What did you have me look up? What is this? What is this? Aubrey, we need a little bit of explanation. Aubrey, I can't play this. Aubrey, I will get my channel taken down, Aubrey. What is this, Aubrey? I can't play this. Aubrey, I can't play this. Why would you recommend this to me? Why? No. Nope. All right, we are done. We are done. I cannot play that. I'm telling you, I cannot. I saw some things I shouldn't have seen. And yeah, you know what? I have I don't even know why. Yep, never. No. I can't. Aubrey Phillips, Freddy Nightclub. I can't play that. What is wrong with you? Too inappropriate. Yeah, you freaking got that right. I was expecting it to be some fun Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. Turns out that is not at all what it is, actually. What is this? Oh, new tab. I don't need this open. Okay. What in the frick did I just click on? All right. You guys are voting? Want me to watch stuff? Oh, wow. We're getting 8 votes for watch stuff. What do you guys want to watch? Gaming stuff? Scary stuff? Ooh. Whoa. Oh, nice. What do you guys want to... What do you guys want to watch? Oi. Scary stuff. We'll see. We'll see, Feisty. We'll see. You said something to calm me down? Alright, what is this? Alright. I'm gonna be possessed is crazy. Alright. Pigeon Richie is also crazy. What in the frickin'... Alright, we're not clicking that. I missed... Yes, you did miss it. Which is just 1,000... Oh, you know what? 1,000... Yeah, hold on. 1,000 player civilization. How far did I get? Oh, is it 2.5 hours? That'd be a cool little thing. Okay, so he did this. He did 2 of them? I did not know. Oh, he did a 4-island one and oh, snap. Do we do movie night chat? With absolute seminar. You guys want me to stream for another hour? Just watch this. What do we think? What's the vote? What's the vote? All right, I'm gonna do another vote here. Pick one. Minecraft movie night. Play games. All right, you guys get to pick, and we'll do whatever you guys want. All right, twins. All right, twins, you guys pick whatever you want. Vote now. Play games. Uh-oh, 50-50. We're at 50-50 right now. You guys get to vote. We'll do majority vote. What is wrong with you, Zip? What is this? What is this? All right, 5 votes, 60-40. Looks like we're doing Minecraft movie night. All right. I have not watched this one, so...
In the biggest social experiment ever done in Minecraft, I scattered 1,000 people across 4 massive islands to simulate a realistic civilization. The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you remain dead forever. No! Now, each player has the freedom to do whatever they want. Gather resources, join a society, become a dictator, or if it comes down to it, go to war. With so many people on each island, anything can happen. But I can promise you one thing. This event ended up having the most entertaining story arc I've ever seen. You do not want to miss this. So pick a nation to root for and enjoy the video. I present to you the 1,000 player civilization experiment. Don't forget, if you want to participate in these videos, join my Discord server, and of course, subscribe to my channel. All right, everyone ready to be teleported? Jump if you're ready. Okay, here we go.
Oh, I'm in.
On day 1, all 1,000 players were teleported to their islands, each its own biome. We had plains, desert, snow, and jungle.
Beatrice, this is the OG. This is 1,000 players build massive civilization in Minecraft. 2 years ago, the OG one.
Huge.
Most players spent the first day scouting their island, searching for a place to settle.
Oh, you were in this one? No way, that's actually sick, dude.
But almost immediately, we started to see people dying, and oddly, they were all coming from the snow island. It turned out people were freezing to death after getting stuck in powdered snow, which looks exactly like regular snow, but sucks you in like quicksand. This guy's trying to free his friends. Oh no. Even worse for the poor people on the snow island, trees were almost nowhere to be seen. The desert island also had very few trees, which players needed if they wanted to get wood. But the places where players did find trees quickly became extremely valuable hotspots for groups to settle at and colonize. Look at all these people coming together. Community crafting. They're making progress. Meanwhile, the people on the jungle island had essentially unlimited trees and were thus already thinking about other things. What did you say your plan was?
I'm gonna take over the world. This is my right-hand man.
No.
Darbo. Hello, right-hand man Darbo.
Don't talk to him. He doesn't speak.
While having a lot of trees did seem like an advantage at first, many jungle people found the island to be difficult to traverse, given the immense amount of trees and the hostile mobs that would spawn on the surface due to lack of sunlight. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This fear of traveling also made it more difficult for jungle people to talk with each other, since players could only read chat messages from people 100 blocks away from them or less. Although frankly, at least they didn't have to see what me and the admins were looking at.
Wow.
Lastly, we get to the Plains Island, and boy was it different from the others. It truly was just the perfect island to live on, with green grass, trees, animals, and no natural dangers. These guys make a little animal family. Or farm. Not needing to worry about dying as much as everyone else, the people on the Plains Island were among the first to start mining for resources like iron or diamonds. They were also the first to build up villages and, yes, to create civilizations. Throughout the first day, you could see two main groups starting to come together. One of them a democracy led by a player named Horace Crown.
Our aim is building the most beautiful and nicest city on the entire server.
And the second also a democracy led by a player named Sidefall.
I just want to make sure nobody dies.
It was actually kind of odd how similar these two civilizations were. They were both located on the southern shore, they both had democratic elections, and their leaders both wanted good for their own people. I just hope nothing happens to change that.
Ish, I'm gonna make an Among Us character.
Never mind, I hope they die. Soon it was the end of day one. Players across all 4 islands logged off and made plans for the following day.
You guys excited? I'm excited.
It was on day 2 when civilizations really began to thrive. In the southeast corner of the desert, what used to be an empty patch of grass was turning into the desert's largest nation. Hello, good sir.
Yo, what's up, Ish? The Sultan is back.
You might recognize the player storming hell from my first civilization video where he led a nation called the Sultanate. Well, now the desert dictator is back with the Sultanate 2.0, and this time with a population of over 100 people.
I want to maintain order and peace in the desert.
The rules, as established by the Sultan, included wear proper attire, do not eat pork, complete your mandatory work, and most importantly, acknowledge the Sultan as the supreme and divinely chosen leader. Moving on.
Bro, if I can join one of these, I would be so ecstatic. That'd be a dream, dude.
Since it was still hard to get food in a dry climate, the people of the Sultanate focused on developing different types of food production, like fishing in the surrounding ocean. On top of this, a player named
Anthony,
Chicken made a chicken market. Although, when I checked it out myself, it turned out to be a very different type of market.
Welcome to Los Pollos Hermanos.
Thank you.
Would you like some totally legal sugar?
Anyway, we finally go back to the Snow Island.
Nice reference. If you know, you know.
As I was flying around, I found what I can only describe as a British shrimp. Is the cold climate really the best place for a shrimp?
I mean, depends. But look at my little friend over here, you know?
Wait, who's your friend? Underneath?
Yeah, he's fully here. He's literally...
Oh, really? Oh, it works? Oh, bet, Vex.
Oh.
He's chilling.
Oh, he's up here now.
No, my fish buddy. Please go back down.
Despite the killer powdered snow and the occasional polar bear, the people on the Snow Island were actually doing pretty well building settlements together. Nobody was fighting because everyone had one common enemy, the harsh climate.
Let's go,
That
Vex.
being said, it turned out that all of these snow settlements might be a bit more than just little communities.
Aubrey's not asking what I'm going to play after sending me that atrocious FNAF game.
On day 2, rumor was getting out about a conspiracy that, despite them all being spread out across the entire island, a lot of these snow settlements were actually all being run by one single person, whose goal was to unify the entire Snow Island under one mighty empire. This person's name was Alanulo, and he was running this entire empire recruitment operation from an underground bunker where he felt he was safe for the time being. Essentially what he would do was hold meetings with people who were already leaders of their own settlements and convince them to merge their civilizations with his empire so they would be stronger together. He would give these leaders orders to fulfill, and in exchange they would be guaranteed high-ranking positions in the empire. If this empire actually succeeds in uniting all 300 people on the Snow Island, it would easily become the most powerful nation in the world. In fact, it would be bigger than the Sultanate and the 2 Plains democracies combined. Will this ambitious plan actually succeed? Let's see what happens in the following days.
Wow. That's incredible builds. Hi, Mia.
We've now covered the politics of every island except for the jungle, so what's going on here? Well, quite frankly, I had no freaking idea. It was chaos. There were about 30 different camps and tribes spread out across the entire island.
Were you in this one?
And a lot of them were in constant fights with each other. Oh, who are the... What is going on? There's a fight here. Here's a tribe that imprisoned one of their own members for being, quote, too rich.
I say we tax him and then let him out of jail. Well,
take his shoes. So overall, there was chaos. Nobody trusted one another, and to add to this, nobody wanted to travel too far into the jungle because they were scared of rogue tribes and especially hostile mobs. In fact, we actually had to remove creepers on day 3 because they were killing too many people.
Thanks, Zip.
Now, there were actually 2 tribes that were considered the most influential in the jungle. The first, a river-based settlement called the Sea People, whose leader was killed almost immediately by a random rogue tribe. The new leader, Yeetspeak, dedicated his rule to maintaining order, but also to keeping his people happy by setting up events like stand-up comedy nights.
I got a few jokes about unemployed people. Oh wait, none of them work.
The second influential tribe was located in the dead center of the jungle, and it was what appeared to be a faction revolving around the worship of a player named Seth. Hello, Mr. Seth.
Oh, what's up, bro?
Oh, this is just creepy. You're telling me this isn't a personality cult?
Nah, I wouldn't say that. It's a way of life, alright? It's a religion.
Lastly, as I was flying around, I happened to run into this guy again.
I'm gonna take over the world.
Believe it or not, he had actually become the leader of a pretty impressive settlement. Granted, there was a lot of internal drama in his tribe.
Do you see this like really cool tower thing that we're building here?
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah. It's really cool. Here. And do you see our farm over there? It looks really cool and nice. Now come over here. Could you tell us what this is?
In short, 2 of Wazik's tribe members built a librarian's tower, and he thought it was ugly and wanted to burn it down. Now, when I talked to the librarians, they said Wazik just doesn't like the library because he's illiterate. As I said, drama. Now, the jungle wasn't the only place having problems. The Plains Island was seeing both a surge in development, this whole place is awesome, but also a rise in tension. The leader of one of the Plains democracies, Horus Crown, had found out that the other Plains nation, run by Sidefall, had reached out to the Snow Island looking for potential alliances. Horus Crown did not like that Sidefall was reaching out to other islands instead of reaching out to him, so he quickly established his own alliance with 2 other Plains settlements, both located on the east side of the island, which would essentially cut off Sidefall's access to most of Plains if a war were to break out.
We think Sidefall is definitely up to something, and we're planning to stop him.
Look it up,
the people living on the Plains Island, who had otherwise taken their peaceful lives for granted, were getting very worried about a potential massive war that would devastate their homes.
Here in KFC, we want family, not war.
Meanwhile, on the desert island, the Sultan Storming Hell was not happy when he discovered that a group of mountaineers had made their home on the mountains surrounding the Sultanate. So, the 2 groups had a meeting to discuss this dispute over land.
Why does the Sultanate have any more right to a plot of land?
Simply, might makes right. We're stronger, so if it comes down to it, may the stronger group win.
People in the desert were starting to get worried about Storming Hell's tyrannical nature, so some of them moved to a quickly growing democratic nation on the other side of the island. This was Theria, the name derived from the Greek word for freedom. I asked their elected president, Saps, about the Sultanate.
Hopefully we can establish some peaceful relations for now. I mean, we're in the middle of a desert. Why fight, you know?
Overall, each island had its own conflict between the desert's Sultan dominance, the Plains' alliance disaster, the jungle's total chaos, and the Snow Empire's takeover. At least one of these conflicts was bound to erupt very soon. And that conflict was Plains. At the beginning of day 4, a propagandist told everyone that Sidefall was about to attack the Plains Island. Horus Crown called a code red, and everyone on Plains was freaking out, including these guys at the center of the Plains Island who built a tavern on a lake. I spoke with the bartender.
Welcome to the tavern. I hope you can enjoy a nice beer, since it might be our last.
So at this point, you're probably wondering, what was Sidefall actually doing? Well, it turns out Sidefall was just as confused as everyone else since he had no plans to attack anyone. The propagandist had lied.
I have no clue what these guys are talking about. I don't want to attack anyone. I don't want a civil war.
You were framed. I can't believe it. So now, both sides were gearing up for a war over nothing but a miscommunication. And all throughout, Sidefall was desperately trying to reach out to the other plane's leader, saying that he didn't want war. The other leaders doubted him, but they actually agreed to meet with him as long as they met on neutral ground.
Whoever told you guys I want war is lying.
Tell us the truth then.
While they talked, Horace Crown secretly had undercover spies search
Pretty fast bear.
his entire village, but he wasn't aware Sidefall had someone else place a bunch of TNT under his village. But before things went too far,
you died.
Folks, we have a peace deal.
by the thinnest of margins, crisis was averted. After talking, the leaders had made a peace treaty. I actually didn't get to see much of the meeting, but here's essentially what happened. Sidefall first apologized to the other planes leaders for not being open with them, specifically about his relationship with the Snow Island. He told them he had only reached out to Snow in hopes to get on the good side of a player named A Freakin' Turkey, who was apparently Alanulo's second in command. The planes leaders discussed their disagreements on foreign relations. Horace Crown preferred—
I don't mean to interrupt the movie, guys. I just want to show you something. Some wall art. You guys let me know if you like it. Yes? Alright. This is the first one. It's Pokemon. I love me some Pokemon, let me tell you. Alright? Pretty cool. Alright? In my second one, we have Alien from the movie Alien. Very nice, right? Okay. Alright. And then, from another one, oh, it's stuck with sticky tape. We have more Pokemon. Look at this. Pokemon 2000. That's Logia. I love Logia. It's a great thing, right? Yes. Pokemon. Oh, good, 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 good. And then this one is Spider-Man from one of the best Spider-Man movies to exist. It's absolutely incredible, isn't it? Right, right, right. And then this one, we have a comic book, which is Venom. Very cool, right? Yeah. No, that's Carnage. Sorry, my bad. Carnage. Okay. Epic. Epic. I like Pokemon too. And then we have the Hulk in Wolverine. Very nice. Yeah. Yes. And then we have Black Panther. Yes. Very nice. In comic book form. Very cool. And then we have... Here's another one, chat. We have Venom. Yes, very cool. Yes, yes. And last but not least, we have another Venom. How cool is that? How cool is that? It's some wall art, I'm thinking. One day I'll put them up. Alright, back to the movie. Black Panther, yes! Peak Pokemon.
In keeping alliances within planes, and Sidefall believing in making allies on other islands. But they were able to put their differences aside. They banished the propagandist from the Plains Island, and at the end, the 4 major Plains nations created a Great Plains Alliance. The Plains Island went from being on the brink of war to being the most united island of all.
Is it Foxy? Hello, JJ. Hey, hey. This video is called 1,000 Players Build Massive Civilization in Minecraft. Hi, Cookie.
And it wasn't
How are you?
just plains. Toward the end of the day, all 4 islands were prospering. From the people on Snow collecting resources and building together, to the people in the desert working on the Sultan's build project, which was...
Playing my game, I can't. I'm watching a movie. I could play Minecraft, yes. Guys, I'm bringing back Minecraft interactive stream. Yes, yes. But it's going to be new and improved. We're going to have different events that can happen, right? And it won't always be chaos. It'll be chaos and calmness and then chaos again, right? So it's not all going to be chaos, okay? It's going to be predictive but unpredictable. Yes, very nice.
Create a massive holy city. Even the jungle was at peace at the end of day 4, since the remaining jungle people were just thankful that they were still alive. Soon...
Correct me be it onomatopoeia. Yes. We're going to put some molds in there. Some actual molds. It's not going to be vanilla Minecraft. I'm still going to try to beat the game, but it's going to be a little bit hush-push. Hush-hush-push.
No, it was the next day, but before we let people back onto the server, the admins and I decided to add a little...
I will please play Minecraft, but everyone else wants to watch me watch a movie, yes.
Something. We added a 5th island in the center of the world, and we didn't tell the players that we did this. We wanted to see who would discover the island, how long it would take to find, and then what would happen next. So, we started up the server, and the wait began.
We're gonna watch this.
Meanwhile, we have to talk about the snow island. Hello, Turkey.
Hello-ish. How's it going?
On day 5, the player A Freaking Turkey finally gave me a full explanation.
Alright guys, we played Minecraft or we watch this? Do you want me to play Minecraft or watch this? Let me know in the comments down below.
Nation of the mysterious Snow Empire, which I found out was named the Aculon Empire.
Bunny!
Still fearing for his safety, the Empire's founder, Olanulo, gave orders entirely from his secret underground bunker, while his second in command, A Freaking Turkey, carried out his orders and led the people on the ground. You guys have settlements across the entire island.
There is a lot. Just know none of it was made by slaves.
The Empire relied on strict order to maintain peace. It's now 200 citizens were each assigned a daily job like building, mining, or fighting, and whenever they were online, all citizens were required to be in 2 Discord voice channels at once, which I didn't even know was possible. Also, the Aculon Empire made it a point to document everything, including its list of members, its hierarchies, its physical landmarks. But what I found most impressive was the high-level operation going on in this seemingly regular building.
This singular building is the richest place in the entire server.
They called this the Quartermaster's House, and it was where the Aculon Empire not only collected and stored all its resources, but also distributed items using a complex request system, where, for example, a citizen asks for iron ingots, and then the Quartermasters decide exactly how much iron that citizen deserves, based on a detailed algorithm they developed. Has anyone tried breaking into this place?
Not yet. Let's just say, if you tried to get in without permission, you're not gonna get a very nice welcome.
And I kid you not, just a few minutes later, this player, Xelius, was caught trying to sneak his way in, and he was sentenced to a public execution to be held the next day. Things are kind of strict around here, huh?
As long as they don't take away my squid, I'm a happy man. Oh, man, look at him.
The Snow Island continued to be hyper-vigilant about criminals, but so were other nations, like the Desert Sultanate, which made an inescapable prison. He is surrounded by lava. Or Wazak's nation in the jungle, which made a giant sand trap. Oh, this is evil.
Just you wait until we have a nice little deliberation with something.
Yeah. I'm gonna be put to death, you know. Like
even planes didn't feel exactly safe, as this self-described capitalist nation made a giant wall to protect its people.
We want to make sure that communists cannot take this away from us.
But as I was talking to these guys, I got tipped off from someone in the desert that something big was about to happen. The Sultanate army's on the move. The Sultan had sent his elite squad on a secret nighttime mission. Their goal? To find a group of people that had been rumored to want to assassinate the Sultan. They're at the north side of the island now.
Oh yeah, okay, this is our target,
Okay, let's go.
According to the Sultan, the people hiding in this little settlement were indeed the attempted assassins, and now the group had a decision to make.
Oh, we're gonna kill this guy.
Do we kill this guy?
Up until now, there hadn't been any violence between desert nations. Will this be the breaking point?
We are showing the desert that if you make plans to kill me, justice will come for you.
The Sultan's elite squad spent the rest of the night raiding the settlement, but during their chase of another suspected assassin, they ran, literally, into a major dilemma.
We know he is running to Theria.
The guy they were trying to kill was running toward the democratic nation of Theria to get asylum there. The Sultanate is really about to roll up on Theria. Holy. This could cause a major conflict. But the Sultanate's army didn't care. They barged into Theria and searched every single house to find this one person, who ultimately ended up getting away. Meanwhile, the people of Theria were freaked out by the raid, but when they looked to their leader Saps for guidance, he was nowhere to be seen. He had fled. Eventually, the Sultanate's army left, but Theria was not going to forget this.
Woohoo!
By attempting to blow up the quartermaster's house, Zelius betrayed our people. And for this, he must die. Glory to Aculon.
It was a busy day for A Freakin' Turkey. The execution was successful, but the Empire didn't yet have a written constitution or a justice system. So A Freakin' Turkey met with a player who claimed to be a lawyer to set up a legal system.
You get the smaller seat, unfortunately, but do know it is quite important.
I thought you died.
I'm used to cramming into tight spaces.
Afterward, A Freakin' Turkey took his guard to Drew and confronted some farmers who he claimed weren't.
You were there? I thought you died. Were you a ghost? Were you ghosting here? Oh.
Have a written constitution or a successful, but the Emperor A Freakin' Turkey. The execution was successful.
Alright, let's see if we can find you. What's your name? What was your name in here? 75 Lord owners. What's your name? Frost Dweller? Frost. Frost. Frost, Frost. I don't see you, man. I don't know if you actually were here.
But the Empire didn't yet.
Oh, what is it? What's your name? What's your Minecraft name?
Have a written constitution or a justice system. So A Freakin' Turkey met with a player who claimed to be a lawyer to set up a legal system.
You get the smaller seat, unfortunately, but do know it is quite important as well.
I'm used to cramming into tight spaces.
Afterward, A Freakin' Turkey took his guard to Drew and confronted some farmers who he claimed weren't producing enough food for the Empire.
I swear I will not miss any payment I have to owe you.
Drew, the bow, please. I expect 5 stacks of bread delivered within 1 to 2 business days.
Even though he was a little tyrannical at times, A Freakin' Turkey was actually becoming very well liked in the Aculon Empire because he got things done and he was a charismatic speaker.
Fellow citizens, it is my distinct honor to pronounce Steve and Pixel as husband and wife.
See, even though he was only the second in command of the Snow's Aculon Empire, many people were starting to view A Freakin' Turkey as a better candidate for leader than Alanulo, since most people in the Empire had never even seen Alanulo, given that he's been hiding underground the entire time, afraid of being assassinated. In fact, some of his own citizens weren't even sure he existed. While Alanulo ruled from afar, only talking with high-ranking officials, A Freakin' Turkey was considered a man of the people, someone who talks to everyone. In fact, A Freakin' Turkey had gained so much notoriety that leaders of other nations were starting to reach out to him for alliances rather than to Alanulo. So as a result of all of this, Alanulo was starting to get a little worried.
Turkey knows that I created this empire and its entire political system, and as long as I am alive, I will be its only ruler.
That's very funny.
Our monkey religion, we hold fast to.
Here on the Jungle Island, things haven't slowed down one bit. Amidst the chaos, this small group had made a monkey religion, and their goal was to build the biggest tree in the entire world.
The monkey never stops. While everyone else is fighting and killing each other, we are peacefully building.
By now, every tribe in the jungle seemed to have its own goal. These guys, building a tree. This group, called the Blue Cross, provided food and shelter to refugees. Meanwhile, Wazak's goal, which was still to take over the world, was seemingly driving him mad, especially after the librarians built a second tower. You did this out of spite, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, no. Well, yeah.
Overall, it seemed like there was a lot on Wazak's mind, as if he was planning something big. Meanwhile, Seth and the Sea People were still the two biggest tribes in the jungle, and both pursued very innovative political strategies. For example, Seth got married, but only so he could parade around the jungle and demand wedding gifts from everyone. And you know what? It freaking worked. The Sea People, on the other hand, had taken on a massive goal, which was to finally end the chaos in the jungle, and they did this by sending out stealth groups and hunting down thieves, murderers, and anyone who they claimed did wrong. However, some of the supposed wrongdoers they killed were actually allies of Seth. In response, Seth demanded that the Sea People stop their initiative immediately, but the Sea People planned to continue. All of a sudden, the jungle island was on the verge of a massive war, as if there wasn't enough chaos already. Wait, is someone actually here?
I think so.
Whoa, this is crazy. This is awesome, man.
On day 7, a player named the Pokemonkey discovered the secret 5th island. The island had a mysterious dead terrain, a small pre-built village in the center, and underground, it contained netherite, which is the strongest and rarest resource in the world. Now, Pokemonkey was a part of Sidefall's nation in Plains, and he quickly alerted Sidefall about the very strange and unexpected discovery he'd just made. He's taking the blue lantern so people believe him. Guys, I'm not lying, there really is an island! 2 minutes later, another person found the center island. This time, someone from the jungle. Then, like a domino effect, more and more people started arriving, typically either alone or in small groups, like these guys from the desert. Even though they all came from different islands and nations, nobody was fighting. In fact, they seemed to be forming friendships and simply admiring this new mysterious place.
I cannot imagine how long it took to actually edit all of this. Like, I'm editing a video right now of like 8 hours of footage. This had to take absolutely forever, but I know... How many views did this get? Let's take a look here. So, 42 million views? I am willing to bet that he made, if my predictions are correct, he probably made somewhere around $250,000 from this video. Anywhere, well, with sponsorship maybe, but with just ad revenue, he probably made around $250,000 to $300,000 from this video. I just want you to know that. So just from this video, which he probably put probably a few weeks of editing into, he made probably 6 or 7 times the amount of money that people typically make in a year in that time frame. So yeah, that's nuts. Oh my gosh, it took him a year to edit. I mean, when you think about it, if it takes a year for you to edit this, okay, and if that video makes you 200, let's just benefit of the doubt, $200,000. You made $200,000 in a year, and you're just editing. You can literally do nothing all year, and you made that kind of money. That's insane. That's insane money. That's nuts.
He's saying this is...
Want to know a fun fact about... Yeah. What's a fun fact?
Amazing. Quickly, word began spreading across the world that there was a 5th island, and about 30 minutes into day 7, basically everyone knew. It was crazy how fast everyone found out. Now, some nations were hesitant about visiting, believing that the island was some sort of trap, while other nations like the Aculon Empire sent out large exploratory groups to investigate the island. So Aculon is here, but instead of mining for netherite, they're taking the wool from the tents.
Yay!
Oh, they don't have sheep in the snow island. That makes sense. Something I found interesting was that
a year to edit is actually nuts. I don't have the patience for that. I don't. I just want to admit something here real quick. I filmed a video at the end of December, and I'm still not done with it because I have work and I've been procrastinating. It's a Roblox video, but it's yeah. Not proud of it, but hopefully I can release it by the beginning of April.
No nation, not even the Snow Empire, had the courage to publicly claim the center island as part of their nation, as their territory, probably because it would result in conflict with other nations, which was my secret intention when adding the island, that it would cause some type of war. But it didn't cause a war, or maybe just not yet. Meanwhile, I present to you the story of Los Pollos Hermanos. Wow, you've really expanded your business.
Yeah, we're doing quite well.
Because starvation was such a big problem in the desert, Drip Chicken had made it his life's mission to feed the people of the desert. And ever since I spoke with him on day 2 next to his little food stand, Los Pollos Hermanos had become a staple of the Sultanate. But this business would soon run into some problems. See, on days 4 and 5, the Sultan storming hell was unsatisfied with the slow progress on his build project, the Holy City. So he demanded that the farmers of the Sultanate stop growing food and instead work on his build project. And just like that, the food supply going into Los Pollos Hermanos had completely stopped. The restaurant suddenly had no food available to sell. Having no food, Drip Chicken was instead forced to sell some questionable products, and if he was caught selling these products by either the Sultan or the Sultan's twin guards, he would probably receive a life sentence in the Sultanate prison. Meanwhile, the farmers of the Sultanate were unhappy since they wanted to farm, not be forced to build. So in a rebellious move on day 5, Drip Chicken and the farmers secretly set up a meeting with Saps, the leader of Theria.
I know you want to move to Theria, but if you do, the Sultan will send his elite squad to hunt you down.
So, what do we do?
Go to Plains or something. There's about to be chaos in the desert.
And Saps was correct. There was about to be chaos in the desert, for reasons he couldn't tell the farmers just yet, but he did tell me.
You know who Davert is?
Yeah, I think so. He's one of the twin guards, right?
He's about to leave the Sultanate and join me.
Really? The two people the Sultan trusts the most are his 2 twin guards, the brothers Davert and Zamta, but one of them had grown tired of the authoritarian and warmongering ways of the Sultan. So Davert had reached out to the leader of Theria, and together they created the single craziest plan I have ever heard, and this was it. First, Davert leaves the Sultanate to join Theria. Next, the Sultan finds out about the betrayal and sends his elite squad to kill Davert. Then, when the elite squad is away hunting for Davert and the Sultan is therefore alone, Davert will sneak back into the Sultanate and kill the Sultan. Davert will then claim leadership over the Sultanate, and as the new leader, he will finally bring peace to the desert. Davert, there is no way this works.
Brother, grow some chest hair. Trust me, you'll work, alright?
Brother, grow some chest hair.
Day 7, Davert snuck out of the Sultanate and headed to Theria to begin the operation, while Drip Chicken and the farmers fled to the Plains Island. On their way out, some of them took one final look back at their home, at their restaurant, knowing that they would probably never see it again, knowing that the story of Los Pollos Hermanos had come to an end.
Day 8. Oh my goodness. Almost 200 people dead.
On day 8, there was a major event on the Snow Island. For the first time ever, Emperor Alanulo had come out from his underground bunker. He had summoned the entire Snow Island to the Aculon Castle so he could publicly be crowned as the leader. Before the coronation, all high-ranking officials were required to provide Alanulo a gift.
I present to you a high-quality pair of premium brand sneakers.
Thank you, Applewood.
I, Baron Saul Goodman, give you this present, Lord Alanulo.
My presence is your present.
After the gifts, Olanulo asked his second-in-command, a freaking turkey, to make a speech affirming Olanulo's undisputed leadership.
My friends, the Aculon Empire is the strongest nation in the world. Not because of one leader, but because of all of us.
Thank you, Turkey.
At the end of the ceremony, Olanulo asked all of his citizens to follow him out of the castle, down the main path of the Empire, in a symbolic move meant to showcase the unity of the Snow Island.
These are really good builders, like really good builders.
But this image of unity was only a mirage. There was a lot of discontent building within the Empire for many reasons. People didn't like that Olanulo's knights were constantly bossing them around, nor did the Aculon builders like it when Olanulo forced them to work on the Aculon castle instead of letting them finish their own projects. There was this general sense that Olanulo might be overreaching with his power, especially when he started spying on his own citizens to see who was criticizing his leadership. See, Olanulo believed that in order for his citizens to have a good life, they have to live in a strong nation, and the only way to maintain a strong nation was through complete unity under a powerful and unchallenged leader. This is why Olanulo was fearful about the discontent within his nation, as well as the rising popularity of his second-in-command, a freaking turkey. Knowing that they were being spied on, many of A Freakin' Turkey's supporters were becoming scared living on the Snow Island, afraid that they would be executed for not supporting Olanulo's leadership. So, with the help of A Freakin' Turkey, plus another high-ranking official, its Ender, some Aculon citizens organized secret evacuations out of the Snow Island through underground tunnels, some of which led to Seth's nation in the jungle, others going to Sidefall's nation in plains. Both Seth and Sidefall were very open to accepting refugees, especially those who opposed Olanulo, someone who they believed to be a dangerous tyrant. Also, they had just found out that Olanulo had actually sent spies all across the world, including into their own nations, so they didn't like him very much.
We're not going back until there's some form of democracy in Snow.
I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
Meanwhile in Plains, Mr. Turkey, are you starting a revolution?
No, I do not want a revolution. I just want to make sure Olanulo doesn't kill these people.
When are you going back to the Snow Island?
Probably tomorrow, because I'm gonna try and host a meeting with Olanulo. I just think he's gone too far.
So while A Freakin' Turkey stayed on the Plains Island for the rest of the day, Seth and Sidefall created the first ever multi-island treaty. This treaty not only established Seth and Sidefall as allies, but it also declared their nations refugee states, ones that are willing to accept all people fleeing from dictatorial regimes.
Yeah, me too.
Like the Sultanate or the Aculon Empire. As for A Freakin' Turkey's position in the Aculon Empire, he was still technically the second in command, but it was only a matter of time before...
What'd you make me, Vex? Let's take a look at it real quick. Let's go, dude. Fire, bro. That's awesome, dude. It looks awesome. Thank you so much. I love fan art like this. Keep on making more. I encourage everyone to make fan art and whatnot, because I will promote it and post it, dude.
Olanulo finds out about the missing citizens, and then it's very likely that Turkey will be stripped of his position, or be kicked out of the Snow Island entirely and become a refugee himself. Yeah, I don't know if... Wait, is that a basketball court? On day 8, the center island was getting a lot of visits from curious players, and instead of fighting each other, everyone was just kind of hanging out and doing their own thing.
Look at me.
What is the... question me. Later that night, some adventurers started terraforming the dead terrain, making it green. This actually looks not bad. These guys, meanwhile, made a secret underground church, and they hosted many ceremonies and cultural events. What type of ritual is this? Now, I actually attended 2 churches on day 8, the second one inside Falls Nation, although I was very disturbed by the person sitting next to me.
After a near-death experience, I began to feel more asleep. Only to impart the wonders they hold. I cannot say what they are, however. Right way to lead this world.
Whoa, what did I do?
See, Gabby.
Him away. Oh no. Later that night,
good
the
night.
Plains Island received an unexpected visit from the
Go back?
Acheron
What do you mean?
Empire's state-sponsored journalist. I'm with the news. Down with the news. Go away, tabloids. Go away. No Fox News today. They're kicking out the journalists. Oh. Meanwhile, I ran into these Plains farmers who literally did nothing but plant wheat everywhere. Oh my god.
Look at all this freaking wheat.
Now, right next to the wheat field was a cookie factory in Horus Crown's nation, which took the wheat and made a variety of baked goods. See, ever since the Great Plains Alliance was signed on day 4, the people of Plains believed their island to be, for the most part, a very safe place to live, and as a result, many players felt secure enough to run their own businesses. There was the bakery, an Outback Steakhouse, boating and kayaking, 2 KFCs, and there was the most recent
I'll be right back,
addition,
guys.
Los Pollos Hermanos. You made one in the Plains biome?
Yes. Expansion.
Claiming refugee status, Drip Chicken and the Sultanate farmers received citizenship inside Falls Nation, where they were able to rebuild their famous restaurant, and the people of Plains welcomed the refugees with open arms. The only person who wasn't happy was the owner of KFC, who now had competition. Anyway, when word got out in the desert that Drip Chicken and the farmers had fled the Sultanate, as did Davrit, many loyalists in the Sultanate were furious with these betrayals. While the Sultanate was still the second most powerful nation in the world, the first being Aculon, these betrayals of the Sultanate hurt the Sultan's public image, and he feared being seen as weak by the world and by his own people. So predictably, the Sultan sent his elite squad out into the desert to try to find and kill both Davrit and Drip Chicken. But instead of staying home in the Sultanate, this time the Sultan traveled with his elite squad. This threw a wrench into Davrit's assassination plan, and Davrit had no choice but to keep hiding underground until he saw an opportunity to strike. Meanwhile, the leader of Theria, Saps, was extremely worried because he knew that the fate of his nation and his people rested on this assassination attempt. If it succeeds and the Sultan is killed, well, then all is well. But if it fails, it will only be a matter of time before the Sultan finds out that Saps was behind the plan, and then there is no doubt that the Sultan will seek revenge and absolutely obliterate Theria, killing not just Saps, but all his people who, by the way, were entirely innocent. Saps purposefully didn't tell any of his citizens that he was involved in an assassination plot because they definitely wouldn't approve of something that puts them in such danger. All of this tension in the desert was really starting to get to some people, like this group, which made a giant lava wall around their civilization. They wanted nothing to do with the politics of the desert, and they were rather paranoid about everything.
The walls keep us safe. We can't leave the walls for long, because then we're not safe. Everyone inside the walls is safe, everyone outside is not safe. They're strangers, we shouldn't trust them. Oh, by the way, also don't push any buttons you find in here.
Okay. I actually think this group was more of a cult than a civilization, but still, I think they had the right idea. And now we go back to the Jungle War. I say war because both major nations had already basically decided that they cannot coexist in the jungle. Seth was mad at the Sea People for killing many of his allies, while the Sea People were mad because Seth wouldn't let them kill those who they believed to be criminals. Neither nation was willing to compromise on this, so war seemed inevitable. However, because Seth had also recently formed an alliance with Sidefall from Plains, a war between the two jungle nations would likely cause Sidefall, as well as the rest of the Plains Island, to join the battle, thus turning this into an actual world war. So, given that the stakes were so much higher now, both sides agreed to have one final meeting to maybe work things out. It was Wazak who quickly offered his nation as a good neutral location for the meeting, and he was quite enthusiastic about hosting. On day 8, Seth and the Sea People sent their highest ranking officials to Wazak's nation, where the meeting will take place.
Alright, Seth, you're up first.
I think the Sea People are killing people for a lot of irrational reasons. So, you know, as an example, right? They had 5 stacks of cookies taken from them. That takes like 3 minutes to get, bro. And he's like, I don't think you should murder someone over there.
We requested he give it back, and he basically said no, so he was put on KOS and we killed him.
So that was exactly what...
Alright guys, I think I'm going to log off for the night. I'm going to do some editing, but I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Thank you guys so much for watching another Swordsman live stream. We're going to bring some videos back and live streams and shorts and whatnot. You guys have a great rest of your night, evening, day, morning, whatever it may be. I'll see you guys in the next stream. What, Minecraft man? What? What do you have for me? What do you have for me?
Interpersonal drama. And me no likey.
Alright, you really want to know what I want?
Oh no.
I want the ability to have sex.
No way. Are we finally having this conversation?